Okay, we're going to take a look at some complex material assignments to an assembly. So first things first, let's go to File, let's go to Add STL as Assembly, and we can select all these files, Control A, and go A. This is going to import all these models as an assembly. Now, to make all my various material assignments is going to be quite complicated on this set of parts. Now, I have labeled the models with the various materials assignments in the file that they were designed in, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to unassemble them, and that is going to make putting all the various material assignments very easy. So we can see we've got a number of elements here. We've got an outer tube, we have an inner mock of the gel contents, then we have here the remaining sort of void inside also mocked up, and that will be in a material that is slightly darker than the one selected for this transparent outer. And then here we have some details that is applied to the top of this tube. We have the cap, we have the label, and we have some text. So let's get started with the various assignments that we're going to make. So first off here we've got this designation for the internal tube and the internal gel, and that is a flexible material, and it's cyan, yellow, T, which is for transparent, and we've got two different types here. We've got a 2 and a 1. So the first one is a Shaw 70 value, and the second one is a Shaw 50 value. So that tells me that I need to go and change my material assignments, or at least check my materials assignments. Let me go to Change Materials here, and here I can see that I don't have the transparent flexible material, and that would be my Agilus 30 clear. So I can go to here, select Vero clear, let me remove that material. This is on the J750, and I can add my Agilus 30 clear and simply go add selected. Now let's say I really want to make these colors pop, so I'm also going to change my Vero magenta, Vero cyan and Vero yellow for the Vero magenta, cyan and yellow vivid materials. So let's go to remove selected, and let's go navigate from here for those vivid materials. Vero cyan V, and then Vero magenta V, Vero yellow V, and I can add those materials and hit save. Okay, so let's start off by selecting these two materials which have got the same internal designation, or at least same set from the digital materials profiles. We can go to the digital materials selection plane, and let's go look for this cyan, yellow and clear digital material. So we can go down here. So here we have, for example, Agilus 30 clear and the Vero yellow. So here we have the Agilus 30 clear, Vero cyan, Vero yellow. So if I hover over this, that is going to be my CYT. So let me go off and select the, I can move across until I find the material that I want. So here is CYT1, this is Shaw 60, one more is going to give me Shaw 70. Now that is going to assign that material to both of them. So let me go and work out, this is my CYT70, and this one I have here as designated CYT1 Shaw 50. So here is my CYT1, and here we have 50. Okay, and that is going to give me a different material assignment. So next we can go to our label here, and that has got this cutout that says cool and fresh, and we're going to apply our we're going to want the Agilis 30 white. So again, I don't have Agilis 30 white here currently loaded. I've got the Vero pure white. So either I can say no, I'm going to stick with the Vero pure white as an assignment. I can go back to change materials. I can select my Vero pure white, can remove that, and I can go and select my Agilis 30 white and add that material. So now we have here, we've still got our initial two designations. Let me go to this label and select my Agilis 30 white material for the label, and we're going to now we have the cap, and the cap I'm going to keep in my Vero Black Plus material. Moving on with my list here in my assembly, I've got the Vero Cyan Vivid, and that is for here this text for the cool and fresh. So let me go and simply select Vero Cyan Vivid. And that is that applied. And then for the tube body, I'm going to go off and select the Agilis 30 clear material again. So this is going to give me a soft outer, an internal core that is still flexible, but really mimicking the actual gel material. And now let's go do the tube detail on the outside. So this is again my CYT1. So now I can either go back here and navigate to my selection, or alternatively I can go and click on this material. I can right click and I can go and say copy properties. Now I can click on this tube detail, and I can right click again, and I can select paste properties. And so this is now going to automatically apply that same preset, and that saves me having to go scroll through the whole list, and I can make the change that I need to the Shaw 85 designation material. And now we have all those assignments, and I can go scroll back up to the top of my assembly, hit assemble, and that is going to bring all of this back together ready for printing. The last thing that really we should do is we should change the orientation of this file to make it optimum for printing, and that's it. Okay, we can carry out an estimate, we can send the file to print.